Hello students, and welcome to yet another class of fungi which deals with economic importance. In last class, we dealt about some of the useful aspects of fungi. In today's class, we have two parts. In the first part, we deals with useful aspects, and in the second part, we deals with harmful aspects of fungi. So let's get started. In last class, dealing with the useful aspects, we had mentioned about the fungi in the religious aspects, importance of fungi in religious aspects, fungi as food, then role of fungi in industries like cheese industries, textile industries, then production of hormones, vitamins, cheese, etc. Now here in today's class, we deal some of the other aspects of fungi like mycorrhizal association. Mycorrhizal association is the symbiotic relationship between the hyphae of soil-borne fungi and roots of higher plants. There are different types of mycorrhizal association like ectomycorrhizal, endomycorrhiza, ectendomycorrhiza, etc. And there are various fungi that are involved in, for example, Amanita, Boletus, Trichocoloma, etc. And the main function of this mycorrhizal association is they are helping in the growth of true seedling. It helps in the absorption of nutrients like phosphorus, nitrogen, potassium, calcium. That is mainly absorption of nutrients are carried out by this mycorrhizal association. So mycorrhizal association is nothing but it is a symbiotic association between the hyphae of some soil-borne fungi and roots of higher plants, and almost all the angiosperm plants or the higher plants are showing this type of mycorrhizal association and they are benefited from this. And this is the coralloid root. It is the mycorrhizal. Here there is a coralloid root formed by the gymnosperm cycas, and here there is mycorrhizal association between the root of cycas and various fungi. Now, fungi as predators. Some fungi obtain their food by killing amoeba, rotifers, and other protozoans and nematodes. For example, Nematoptera gymnophilia are utilized for controlling nematodes. So, they are useful as the predators. Next, latex exuding fungi. Then the lactiferous hyphae of Lactarium contains lactus which exudates it, the flesh in broken. So when the lactiferous hyphae of Lactarium is a fungi, the hyphae of this fungi contain lactus, and when the fruit bodies are broken, flesh is broken, the lactus will exude out. And same condition, latex exudation is observed in the bleeding fruiting bodies in Sterum gossyptem. So here this is the fruit body, and when the fruit body gets broken off, the lactus will exude out. So lactus exuding fungi is yet another useful role of fungi. Now one of the main function of this fungi is improving the soil fertility by they play an important role as decomposers. Fungi decompose the organic compounds of dead plants and animals and its excretion, and they are the primary decomposers of any ecosystem. The enzyme present convert essential elements into form in which they can be used as a new material. Fungi also prevent many inorganic substances from being lost by leaching action. So, almost all the fungi play an important role in improving the soil fertility. How they will decompose the dead organic plants and animals, and their nutrients are released into the soil, and this will help in improving the soil fertility. And they are also helpful in improving the improving the nitrogen content present in the soil. Some yeasts are known to be these non-symbiotic nitrogen fixers, for example, Rhodotorula and Saccharomyces. So they are considered as non-symbiotic nitrogen fixers. So they will improve the soil fertility and they help in the growth of higher plants. Then mycoremediation. Mycoremediation is a form of bioremediation, the process of using fungi to degrade or sequester contaminants in the environment. The mycelium reduces toxin in situ through enzymatic activity, and some fungi are hyperaccumulators capable of absorbing and concentrating heavy materials in the mushroom food bodies. Example, oyster mushrooms or pleurotus. And microfiltrators is similar process here using fungal mycelia to filter toxic waste and microorganisms from water in soil. So mycoremediation and microfiltration is another process where fungi are highly used. In mycoremediation, here fungi is used to degrade the contaminants in the environment, and some of the fungi act as the accumulators and they are capable of absorbing as well as concentrating heavy metals. Example, oyster mushrooms. And in case of microfiltration, here fungal mycelia are used to filter the toxic waste and microorganisms present in the water. Okay, this is yet another field. Then fungi are highly useful in research field. For example, many fungi are used as research tools for various fundamental biological processes. Then they fast the rate of reproduction. Why they are used? Because their rate of reproduction is very fast and they require short period to complete their life cycle. And they are helpful in the production of spores by meiosis. And one very good example of fungi as research tools is Neurospora. So Neurospora is highly used for various research experiments. And besides this, Physarum polycephalum is another example that is used for the study of DNA synthesis, morphogenesis, mitotic cycle and many other cellular processes. So these two are one of the very common examples where fungi are used as research tools. They are used in research because of the fast rate of their reproduction. They require only very short period to complete their life cycle and the production of spore by means of meiosis. Now, moving to harmful aspects of fungi. So far we have discussed about the beneficial aspects, about the religious aspects, religious importance, the fungi as food, mycorrhizal association of fungi, then fungi in the field of industries, etc., etc. Now we will move into the harmful aspects of fungi. And one of the very important harmful aspects of fungi is the deterioration and spoilage by fungi. Now this is a very common harmful aspects which you used to see in our day-to-day life. There are many saprophytic fungi that grow on food and other human articles such as clothes, leather, goods, etc. Now, in case of food spoilage, there are many species of mucorales, zygomycetes, deuteromycetes, which often cause rotting of fruits and vegetables. Now, if you keep this bread or some fruits for a couple of days, we can see that the food get easily spoiled because of the growth of fungus. Okay, in gooseberry or amla, or this is an example where strawberry is being spoiled with the help of fungi. And common example, and this is the picture shows the deterioration of the food bread by Rhizopus. So some of the very good examples includes Rhizopus, then Penicillium, Aspergillus. These are common examples of fungi that often cause the spoilage of food materials. Now textiles. Textiles in here also fungi like Alternaria, Penicillium, Trichoderma, etc. cause the wool deteriorations. Then rayon yarns are destroyed by species like Aspergillus, penicillium. Then cotton is being destroyed by the species of Stachybotrys, Chaetomium, etc. Then paper also shows the deterioration by fungi, especially Chaetomium, Myxoterium, then Aspergillus, Cladosporium, etc. So textiles, paper, then leather materials is yet another material that is being destroyed by the fungi a lot. So this, you are quite familiar about all these examples. We used to in textile clothes. There will be in cotton clothes. We can see dark dots in it. We usually call it as karimban in Malayalam, and it is caused by the fungi Chaetomium. Okay. Then fungi in aircraft fuel tanks. The fungal mycelium has been reported growing. So these fungi are quite common in fuel tanks of aircrafts containing kerosene-based fuel, especially kerosene fungus. For example, Amorphotheca resini is the main organism present in fuel tanks of aircraft. And it also grow luxuriantly on aluminium alloy and may corrode the metal. So this is one of the common fungi which usually cause the which mainly seen in the aircraft fuel tanks. And they also grow luxuriantly on aluminium alloys and it will corrode the aluminium metals. Then wood rotting fungi. Another common examples of harmful role of fungi is wood rotting fungi. And you're quite familiar about the fungi, or you're quite it is a common feature that we often see in our nature, that fungi growing on the wood materials. They mainly cause rye rot, wet rot, etc. Now, fungi will they will break down the wood components and reduce the mechanical strength of the wood. And members of polyporales predominantly occur on living trees and responsible for most of the wood rot. So the fungi will mainly cause the rotting in the wood materials, and it will reduce the quality of the wood materials in furniture or living trees or dead trees. All the fungi will grow, and examples includes Polyporus, Ganoderma, etc. Then they causes diseases. They causes diseases in human beings, animals, as well as in plants. And here many human diseases are responsible mainly due to fungi. For example, mainly they infect the skin. Rashes, in the form of rashes, they will appear, or they will appear in the skin or hairs, etc. Respiratory tract, then intestine, then corneal tissues of eyes. These are some of the places where the fungi are severely infected. Mycosis is the disease caused by true infection by fungi, and mycotoxicosis is the disease caused by ingestion of toxical fungal metabolites. So when we consume the food containing fungal toxin, mainly mycotoxicosis is caused. Okay. Now there are so many diseases, human diseases that are caused by fungi. And besides this, there are many diseases in plants also, like smut diseases, rust diseases, which are um, uh, caused by fungi. And they are mainly parasitic fungi which are causing this diseases, and they cause huge economic loss and vegetation cover. So it will seriously affect the economy of the nation. Then some of the disease caused by fungi are some of the pathogen of the diseases plant are example Pernospora tabacina in the, they are causing disease in tobacco. Helminthosporium vastatrix is causing coffee rust. Helminthosporium vastatrix maidis is causing the maize dust. Then potato, early blight of potato is being caused by Alternaria solani. So these are the some of the diseases caused by fungi in various plants and their diseases are also as well as pathogens in the slide. Like white rust of crucifer is the disease caused by albugo candida in cruciferous plants. So, loose mud of potato is the disease caused by Ustilago solani in potato. Likewise, several types of diseases are caused. A number of more than 1,000 diseases of fungi have been reported worldwide. Now, in animals, in fishes also, the fungi are causing severe harmful effects. For example, trichophyton and mycosporium disease have been reported in animals. It causes diseases like phycomycosis, rhinosporidosis, mycotoxic abortions, etc. Then Aspergillus flavus cause bovine abortions in birds, ducks, chickens. Ringworm diseases of dog is caused by Mycosporium canes. So this is the ringworm disease. In human beings also ringworm disease have been reported. Likewise, in fishes also many diseases have been reported that are caused by Saprolegnia ecalifa, then Saprolegnia ferox and Saprolegnia parasiticum infect the fishes of domestic aquarium. In aquarium, many fishes dies due to the disease caused by this fungi, mainly infected by Saprolegnia species. So these are some of the harmful aspects of fungi. So likewise, there is two sides of a coin. The fungi also have both harmful and useful role. Their useful roles are mainly in religious field. They are used as food materials in industries, mainly cheese industry, alcohol industry, then vitamins as hormones, etc. Then mainly acting as mycorrhizal role, their role as mycorrhiza. Then they have harmful roles mainly as disease causing in mainly human beings, crops, then animals. Then besides this, they play an important role in deterioration of textiles, paper, clothes, etc. So these are some of the economic importance of fungi. Thank you very much.